For those of you watching this after the fact, welcome to our 365th gathering. I am here with a bunch of crazy, crazy desert humans. And here you are, live gatherers. How are you doing? Oh man, this is insane right now, what's happening. We are kind of like in a whiteout snowfall situation. You can see the water dripping off my mic stand. And I don't know about you, but I kind of feel like it's pretty perfect. Cheers. It's good to have you with me today. Cheers, live gatherers. It's so good to have you here. So we're going to see. This is going to be an adventure, like all of our other gatherings throughout the year have been an adventure. It could be at any point, everything is going to short out, and you will find me continuing the gathering from my phone on a rock somewhere or in a sheltered space. But for now, like the rest of the year, our strategy is going to be put one foot forward. Put one foot forward, and we'll do it together. And it's good to have so many of you online with me. In preparation for today, actually, I was inspired, and I went back to that very first night. 365 days ago, I was in Alley's in my place back in Chelsea, Massachusetts, and it was our first canceled show. I was supposed to be in Clearwater, Florida, and I was instead at home on a Friday night. And I was scared, and they had just declared this thing a pandemic, but nobody really knew what that meant. And I decided to do this. And this was the very first song that I decided to play that night. And I know I wasn't expecting to be doing this for 365 nights in a row, but if I had, I might have chosen the same song to share as our first song together. This is called Okay by You. Gold is for the sun, red takes all the fun, green I come undone, on forever. These are things I know, I learn them as I grow, I leave them when I go, on forever. Dazzled by the sets, singed with my regrets, spinning out in perfect disarray. I do not have the gift to see in black and white, but I'm okay by you tonight. Morning's my surprise, day is my disguise, night I realize, home forever. And sometimes I can't hide when they all collide. Man, I try to keep my stride, home forever. I wake to breathe my fate, I try not to hesitate. I know that it is all just in my head. I cannot differentiate the wrong from right, but I'm okay by you tonight. Beginners even me, middle's melody, the the end's too sad to see. Home forever, and I don't wanna let you down when I'm not around, and I'm captured by the sound of forever. Taste it as it starts, tangled up in hearts. Know that it will never be the same. But when it's feeling good, I want to hold on tight. And I'm okay by tonight. Yeah. I'm okay by you tonight. Yeah. I'm okay by you tonight. Thank you very much. I hope you all can hear okay. This is a strange situation because I am playing for you gatherers. I'm actually playing to a sound system, which I haven't done in quite a while since the last time I was playing with the band. Today it actually also happens to be a sound system underneath a garbage bag, which makes it a little more interesting. I can't feel my fingers very well, which makes it an added challenge to play the guitar, but no less enjoyable to be with you. And cheers to so many of you that are joining us online tonight. I love that. I love, if it's your first time gathering with us, if you have never been here before, you may be looking at the chat that's happening, and you will see a lot of people that are very familiar with each other talking to each other, using inside terms and inside jokes. Well, that's because a lot of them have been hanging out together every single night for the past year. 365 hours they have spent online together. But I promise you this: if you decide to say hello, if you have questions, if you engage, they will wrap you up in a big old digital hug, and no matter where you are in the world right now, and no matter whether or not it's your first time gathering with us or your 365th, you are welcome here tonight and anytime. All right. I've been trying to think about what songs I wanted to share on this night to celebrate, and this next song definitely is one that I want to dedicate to those of you who have been gathering with me so often. This is a surprise. There have been so many surprises when it came to the music. It was a surprise because this was maybe the most requested song throughout this last year, which is funny because it was never one of our like A-list songs that we considered an A-list song as a band when we were touring out. But as I've thought about it, it makes a lot of sense. This is a song that, first of all, came from my own battle with anxiety, depression, my dark hours. And I wanted to write about that because I found when I write about my toughest challenges, they have less control over me. I have more power over those things. And but I did it in an ironic way. I wrote a happy song about it. And if that doesn't sum up our experience as gatherers, this journey, I don't know what does. We have watched the world on fire for the last year, but our time together has been pretty joyous, and it just makes sense. This one's called Sprig. Oh, there we go. I want my life to sparkle like the ocean. Sparkle like the ocean on a clear summer day. But sometimes I feel like a dirty little puddle, waiting for some boot to come and splash me away. So I lie in my bed, close the shades, bury my head, like if I hide long enough, thinking I have got it rough. Make it all go away. I can make it all go away. Come on. I want my life to be strong like an oak tree, strong like an oak tree, the sturdiest thing around. But sometimes I feel like a scraggly sprig of clover, waiting for someone to come and pluck me out the ground. So I walk around this town, slouch down low, looking down, like if I hide long enough, thinking I have got it rough. Make it all go away. I can make it all go away. I want my life to be pretty like a sunset, pretty like a sunset for anyone to see. But sometimes I feel like the fog rolling over, all thick and floated, messing up the scenery. So I drive out at night, far from home, far from sight, like if I hide long enough, thinking I got it rough. I can make it all go away. I can make it all go away. Man, I cannot tell you how cool it is to look up from this computer screen and see human beings hanging out. What an amazing thing. And gatherers, I have an amazing group of human beings here today. Allie and I are so lucky. We have incredible neighbors and friends, and they all came out for today. Woo! I gotta collect myself. This is a big day because we knew that we were going to be reaching this milestone, and we wanted to do something special for you all. Before COVID started, we had there was this song. There was this song I wrote down in Nashville with one of my very, very close friends and one of my favorite songwriters in the world, a guy named Clint Daniels. The song is called Switching to Whiskey. We started playing it out when we were on tour, and everywhere we would go. The song was not released. I don't know how people were finding out about it, but you did, and everywhere we would tour, it was our most requested song. That had never happened to us before, and obviously that request pattern continued into the Gathering series, and we have, as many of you know, been recording 19 songs in the studio right now, and in fact, I've been finding interesting places and neighbors' homes to track some of those songs while I've been out here. But we wanted to release Switching to Whiskey today, and as of actually midnight last night, it has been available to stream on Spotify and anywhere else that you can stream music. And for those of you that have not heard it yet, I wanted to share with you the studio recording Now, I'm going to share it with you in the form of a video. This is a lyric video that we created that is actually not going to be released for some weeks or months to come. We are not sure when exactly the release date is going to be, but I thought that this would be a really special way to get to share the song with all you gatherers tonight. So here it is, Switching to Whiskey.
Sitting here most of the night, sipping this beer, feeling alright, with my old buddies lined up at the bar. Jukebox playing soft and low, about to pay my tab, hit the road, just my luck. Someone played that song. Now I'm switching to whiskey before the memory gets me. Fill it to the top, let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, sober up tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't be found. Till I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching to whiskey. Now, plain as day, the night she took my breath away, dancing like a carousel on fire. Through the ballroom smoke, her blue eyes shining, holding her like she was mine. And the beer ain't strong enough to ease my mind. No, I'm switching whiskey before the memory gets me. Fill it to the top, let it burn me all the way down. I'm gonna drown my sorrow, sober up tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't be found. I'm gonna lean on Jack, shot for shot. I'm gonna match these tears drop for drop. I need something strong, wash the pain away. I'm switching to whiskey. I'm switching to whiskey. Yeah, I'm gonna drown my sorrow, sober up tomorrow. Tonight I fly so high I can't be found. I don't care, she don't even miss me. I'm switching to whiskey.
Man, I am so thrilled with the way that song came out in the studio, and I am so excited that we get to share with you all now. You know what? It's so ironic, and I know a lot of our regular gatherers know this, but you know, it's ironic that our tour got canceled, and when we stopped playing live out on the road, our reach blossomed across the world. We released our first track in 2021, All Right Today. And in the last month since it was released, it's even just on Spotify, It's got over 80,000 streams, which is a huge number for us, and it's been overwhelming. So I cannot wait to see what happens with Switching to Whiskey, and I cannot wait for y'all to see the music video that we're putting together. I'm really excited about that. All right, well, it's been another tradition. It's been another gathering tradition that I share new music whenever I can. For the last 20 years of playing music, I have been writing songs, and I have come to accept that most of the songs that I write are never going to be shared. They wind up in notebooks, and we just don't have the bandwidth or the time to keep releasing that much content, to keep learning that much content as a band. But when the whole world stops turning and y'all and I have an hour to spend together every night for an entire year, that changes everything. And over the last year, I've gotten to dig not only into songs that I never thought I would share before, but some of the first songs I ever wrote, and it has also inspired me to write new songs that I've also been able to share. Well, I want to share a new song with you all for the first time right now, and it's a song that I have never played for anybody except for Allie, and I wanted to wait for this day to share this song with you, because really this song is about my experience this year, or part of my experience. It's been such a tumultuous year, and I remember in October I was online, and I was actually online on my friend Todd Myhan's music page. And he had this acoustic arrangement that he had just put together. He puts together these things he calls jams. And so this jam he was playing, and it was so beautiful to me. It like hit me, and that's how I write songs. I will play something on the guitar, and it will hit me, and I'll have to figure out why it's hitting me so hard. I'll have to figure out what the song is about. Oftentimes that's what the writing is. It's figuring out what's happening between this guitar and the thing that's inside of me that I can't figure it out, right? And I just listened to that song by Todd over and over again, over and over, on repeat. And it was emotional because it was bringing up so many of the things. It was just so pretty. It was sad, and it was pretty, and it was beautiful. And I wrote to Todd, I texted him, and I said, hey, man, I just love that jam. I can't stop listening to it. He's like, you should write that song. And so I started writing that song. And when I finished the song, I sent it to Todd, and he's like, we should record that song. And we've been working on recording this song together. It's a song called Alive, and I'm going to try and get through it without getting too emotional on y'all. I'm also having a difficult time moving my fingers on my right hand. The recording that we're working on, I should just say, is Todd plays the guitar on it, and he is just such an incredible guitarist. It gets me. It gets me. I wish I could play. Todd, I know you're watching tonight. I wish I could play like you right now, buddy. I'll try and do our song justice, okay? It's been a year now since I've seen the sun. The Walls have long since closed on in. Write these words down on a page. Tear it up, start again. The coffee's cold, the sink is full. Listening to the birds and the passing cars outside. Maybe if I write today, it will remind me that I'm still alive. And the days unwind like a broken clock. The screen keeps calling, man. It never stops. And I'm reaching out, 'cause I know you're there. Out in this darkness, alone somewhere. Give me the worn out corner stool, drinking cheap beer down at Sully's bar. Give me the seat with the obstructed view, down first baseline of Fenway Park. The air that dances round our breath, late night when we're talking close. Hug my mom again, shake my neighbor's hand. It's the simplest things I miss the most, but I still have some in the open sky. I still have that winding, endless road to ride. I still have this place inside my heart. Can find you there when we're apart. Well, I'm the scar that don't look pretty, even though it's long since mended. I'm the concert in the pouring rain you stayed at till the whole thing ended. I'm the gambler who's been down and out, letting it all ride on one last bet. I'm the boxer who's lost the last 9 rounds, but you know I'm not done fighting yet. And my voice calls out, hard like gravel, but it's alright. I still have these 2 strong arms to hold on tight. And if I can find my way, like I can find each note, put them down on the page of the song I wrote. Whew. Okay, I made it through that one. That was the big challenge for the night. That's a song called Alive. I hope you like it, and I hope I get to play it for you lots more times. So one of the things that I'm missing tonight, well, 3 of the things. My bandies, Karina Smith, Poche Ponce, Alex Martin, 3 of my favorite musicians in the universe, who are also 3 of my closest friends that I get to travel all around the country with and make music. And I wish that they were here playing with me. I cannot wait to get back to the East Coast and start playing with them again. I'm also missing my buddy Riley Shea, our sound engineer, who is such an important part of what we do on the road. Well, anyways, they weren't going to let this night go by without doing a little something special.
You're sweet like a melon, fly like a feather. I've been watching you dance all night. This party's slowing. How bad the wind? Wanna walk with me outside? Stars are out. It's a perfect sky. What if we only had tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time. Stop this running. Put your head for your head fall down. I'm a whiskey drinker, late night thinker, and I've been wanting to figure you out. I like tea with my honey, I don't have much money, but I can show you a life someday. World's as big as we can dream. What if we only had a night? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time. Stop this run around. Let your head fall down. Let your head fall down. And it may not look like much, my teddy bears is such. You are dressed in white. And it may not run in your bag, but I will get your bag. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I don't want to wait for the right time. Let's stop this run. What if we only have tonight? What if we never see the sunrise? I won't wait for the right time. Let's stop this run. Let your hair fall down. 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 Let it fall down.
Aw. I miss my bandies. But you know what? We're going to, in another, on Sunday, Allie and I are going to jump in the van and we're going to start driving east. And we're not, I know. And the crowd turns ugly. And we're not going to stop until we get to Nashville. We're going to take a little. We're gonna spend a couple days in Nashville, and I'm gonna write some more songs with Clint, hopefully, and we're gonna see if we can drag him on the camera as well, and then we head back to Boston, and on March 26th. I know that date. It's seared into my memory because on March 26th, we are going to have our first band gathering where we're all going to get to play together. And I'm excited about that. Yeah. All right. Well, this next section of our gathering, you have Allie to thank for. I was not going to bring the keyboard. So, I didn't know what to expect out here. We are kind of like in the middle of the desertscape out here, and it was a challenge to kind of set up this little mini studio for you all. And I was not planning to bring the keyboard down, and Allie very gently informed me that she may not attend Gathering 365 if I didn't play something on the piano, and so. There we go. So now, for those of you who haven't gathered with us before, there's usually an incredibly awkward transition where I switch cameras and then I have to switch over to the keyboard. It will absolutely be every bit as awkward this time around, but it might happen quicker because the two things are at least facing the same direction. So I'm going to switch to our keyboard cam, and Brother John, will you just move that tarp out of the way too, because you can still kind of see it in frame. We had garbage bags and tarps over everything. That's perfect. Thank you, brother. All right, here we go. Boom. Okay, now the hard part at this particular moment is that I have to, very awkward, you see me on camera right now because that camera is picking up this area a little bit, but I'm going to move over to the keys. Here we go. Okay, that could have been worse. Okay, thank you very much. I feel like the skater who just landed the triple Lutz. So this is another song that was born out of this time that we've spent together. And a lot of you gatherers were with me during the time that I was sick. And for those of you joining us for the first time, I got COVID in April. Allie and I live in Chelsea, Massachusetts, which is a city smushed right up against Boston. And it is a very dense population, very small geographic area, and there is a very high poverty rate there. So you've got a whole bunch of people that are crammed together, and it is not a great environment when you are trying to curb the spread of a pandemic. And so Chelsea became the hotspot in Massachusetts, and I got sick. And it was a hard week, although it was not hard like it is for the 500,000 people that we've lost. It never got into my lungs. I was in bed for a week, and I didn't want to get up. I did want to get up once a day to come and gather with you all, but aside from that, I was in bed, and I got better, and I had a lot of complicated feelings. I was overjoyed about being alive. I was inspired by this thing that we get to do every night still. But I was also really angry. I was really angry because I felt like this disease, this virus, is affecting poor people and killing poor people, and there's not enough being done to help those folks. And I was angry that I got sick, and I was angry about a whole lot of things. and that's okay. I sing about it. Makes me feel less angry. This one's called Devil's Kiss, and this is gonna be our next studio release next month. I ain't gonna pull down my mask, take a shot from a stranger's flask. You can lace it till the pleasure lasts, might as well chase it with the shotgun blast. They die quick in the city I abandoned, heel up, hide out in the canyon. Ain't gonna put trust in a man, spending my money on another fake tan. It's a love I'm breathing, wish I was up and leaving. I was damned when I made your list, cut down by the devil's kiss. But your love keeps calling, like the rest I'm falling. I can't run, I cannot resist, cut down by the devil's kiss. Don't forget, I am not a forgiver. Where was the plan while you were watching us shiver? It's a bad hand and it won't be delivered by the man who says, son, double down on the river. You know it's bad when the lungs get thick, tears down the tenements brick by brick. I'd rather drive with the drunk ditch digger with his foot on the gas and his hand on the trigger. It's your love I'm breathing, wish I was up and leaving. I was damned when I made your list, cut down by the devil's kiss. But your love keeps calling, like the rest I'm falling. I can't run, I cannot resist, cut down by the devil's kiss. And the candle burns low like a dancer, and the prophecy vandals lurk like a cancer. It's a scandal beyond belief, man, to see what the devil sees. People either preach loud like a scholar or hold signs fists up like a brawler. I know better than to listen to the caller standing on a box just to call himself taller. The party's over when you get the bill. Look down on the floor at the blood you spilled, bending the truth in a real-time thriller, watching the news just to face my killer. It's your love I'm breathing, wish I was up and leaving. I'll stand when I made your list, cut down by the devil's kiss. But your love keeps calling, like the rest I'm falling. I can't run, I cannot resist, cut down by the devil's kiss. I ain't gonna pull down my mask, take a shot from a stranger's flask. You can lace it so the pleasure lasts, might as well chase it with the shotgun blast. Yeah. Thank you very much. I'm gonna play another one on the piano if that's okay with y'all gatherers out there, and I'm gonna get my whiskey first, and I'm gonna check on this computer to make sure that I haven't lost the feed. Okay. Oh, you're still there. Hi. Okay, good. It's funny. I have played whole songs on the piano, and some of you gatherers out there were witnesses to this, where I'd lose the feed, like on the first verse, and I'd just be playing and enjoying myself, and nobody watching. Okay. This is a song. This is a song that I had the honor to write with my friend John Oates, and I know it's also one that Allie likes a lot. So I wanted to make sure that she was going to be in attendance today. So I picked this.
It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm drunk at the bar. She comes and sits down beside me. Says, boy, don't know how lucky you are. I got a place round the corner. Oh, you can go to your car. I could take you to heaven. Don't cost much to see God. Where there's emptiness inside us could easily divide us. There's the sun, yeah. But if we hold each other now, yeah. Mercy and kindness just may remind us to hold each other now. When you're tired of the table, which your life is at stake, when your heart's lost its rhythm, when you owe more than you make, when you're holding it together, but your grip is starting to break, come and sit down beside me. We'll drink one to our mistakes. Where there's emptiness inside us can easily divide us. But if we hold each other now, mercy and kindness just may remind us to hold each other now. Hold each other. Hold each other. I know when it's raining, just like I know when I'm alone. We stumble through lives, just like I'm about to stumble on home. I gave that woman a 50, told her to take it and go, and I hope where she's headed, it's mercy she knows. Where there's emptiness inside us could easily divide us. But if we hold each other now, mercy and kindness just may remind us to hold each other now. There's emptiness inside us. Hold each other now.
Woo! All right. Awkward transition happening. All right. I mean, it's orders of magnitude less awkward than it's been for the last nights up there by the cabin, isn't it? Yeah. Man, it's really cool to get to think as I play that each time how many good memories I have writing songs with John. The latest John story, just from the other day. I sent John the song I've been working on. We've been working on in the studio. It's a song inspired by Allie, and it's a song inspired by this place that I'm in right now. They call this area the high desert. That's why we get crazy stuff like snow happening. And actually, you may see some flakes still falling. But it is warmed up since we started, actually, and it's as good as I could ever hope for, actually, this summer. But there's a song that I wrote, the first song that I wrote after Allie and I buying this tiny little cabin in a pile of boulders, and it's called High Desert Woman. And we started playing it with the band this summer, and we really liked the song, and we liked it so much that we went into the studio and we started recording it. And I was joking. Karina's favorite musician in the world. Yeah, probably her favorite musician in the world. Is a guy named Jerry Douglas. And most of you all watching, maybe most of you all here in this desert don't know who Jerry Douglas is, but Jerry Douglas is the LeBron James of Dobro. Okay, it's very, it's, small pond, big fish, perhaps. But there are incredible dobro players out there, and this guy is incredible. Everything that he has played on thousands and thousands of albums, and I'm not exaggerating. And Karina and I were joking. We were thinking about this song, High Desert Woman, in the recording, and we were saying, what would be really cool? God, if we lived in an alternate universe and we could get Jerry Douglas to play dobro on this song, because that's exactly what this song needs. And then a couple weeks later, I thought to myself, you know what? I think John Oates did something with Jerry Douglas before. And I sent him the song. I just sent him an email. Hey, John, how you doing? And you got to understand, it's a little bit surreal for me, a guy that lived in a basement for 15 years and has played in bars for most of my career, to be friends with a guy that's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and is such a down-to-earth, nice fella too. So I just dropped him an email and I sent him the song, and he sent it to Jerry Douglas. And actually, we just heard back from him, from Jerry this week, and he's going to play on this recording. So I'm going to play it for you. Inspired by this place that we're in, and inspired by the love of my life. I'm going to do my best. Now, one thing maybe some of you newcomers won't appreciate is that a lot of the gatherings are taken up with me trying to tune my guitar. when you do something to an instrument made out of thin wood, like you take it out into a snowstorm, tends to not be very happy with you. Well, it's going to be as good as it's going to get here. You see that sun? It's pretty nice, right? Tequila-stained letter, I should have known better. From Mile 27 down Palm 29, her juniper eyes, her coyote smile, like rust on a sunrise, old leather on pine. And I fell in love with a high desert woman. She's all that I wanted, like nothing I've seen. She dance like an angel, swear like a trucker. She's nothing but trouble, she's perfect for me. And I fell in love. She drives an old record, her car's upon blocks. She laughs when it rains, she chews when she talks. She moves across the canyon like a lost melody. And I lose my cool when she's looking at me. I fell in love with the high desert woman. She's all that I wanted, like nothing I've seen. She dance like an angel, swear like a trucker. She's nothing but trouble, she's perfect for me. And I fell in love. I fell in love. I fell in love. I fell in love with a high desert woman. She's all that I wanted, like nothing I've seen. She danced like an angel, swear like a trucker. She's nothing but trouble, she's perfect for me. I fell in love. I fell in love. I fell in love. time for one more song, and but before we do, we got to talk about some stuff. Now, I want to put up something here. Let me see if I can figure it out, and I don't want to screw everything up, but here it is. Boom. We were hoping to have this finished for you by tonight, but you know what? We've gotten used to not being able to plan ahead too well over this last year. And for you live gatherers, there's an icon up on the screen right now that says Rally Sound, One Small Act, Living Video Project. I want to tell you about it, but I want to tell you mostly about Rally Sound. Rally Sound is a nonprofit organization that I have had the honor to start with members of this community. And Rally Sound is one of the reasons that the Gathering series exists. Rally Sound is 100% the reason that the Ramble exists, and they do all of the community activism that is connected with the Adam as a group happens through Rally Sound. I have such an incredible team of human beings that make up Rally Sound. Hundreds of volunteers from all over the country, an army of volunteers, as a matter of fact, and led by an incredible woman named Judy. And we are right now working on this project. We call it a living video. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but what we believe, what I believe, and what we believe is that we can only do so much as individuals. But if we can take one step on our own and we can do that with others, if we can inspire others to take one step as well. One step from one person doesn't take you very far, but if 1,000 people, if 5,000 people take one step, well, that's 5,000 steps right there. That's a good distance to travel. We believe in that metaphor, and so we are creating a video right now, a service project. And we're going to start the video, but you all are going to finish the video. This video is going to evolve over time because you all, hopefully, if this goes well, and if you decide to play along with us, you will send us clips from your phones, and we are going to add those clips to our living video, and this video is going to grow over time. And that's all I'm going to tell you about that for now. But that is the project that we are working on right now, and over the next couple weeks, we are going to be releasing this One Small Act living video project, and I cannot wait to see what happens with that experiment. Lastly, I'm going to put up another image right here. And there we go. I want to thank some of the organizations that are helping to make Gathering 365 and this whole series work. And of course, I just talked about Rally Sound. But I want to talk about Well Told. A lot of you out there have maybe some mugs that look like this. First week that the Gathering series happened, the folks from Well Told reached out to me and they said, we want to help you tell this story. We think it's important, and they have been supporting us for the last year as sponsors to the Gathering series. They made a whole line of different. Now I have one of their tumblers here, which you can put coffee in or whiskey in my case. But they have a whole set of Adam as a group and Gathering series products that you can check out, and they've been an incredible support, not only to us, but now to Rally Sound too. They are helping to raise money for the work that we're doing with Rally Sound. In the last couple weeks, Iron Smoke Whiskey Distillery came on board and supported not only us through the home stretch to Gathering 365, but also they wanted to help sponsor the release of Switching the Whiskey and the Switching the Whiskey video. So thank you all, Iron Smoke. Not on the icon that you're seeing. There it is, on the side of your screen. Fairport Music Festival has been such a wonderful supporter of the Adam Ezra Group over the years, and the one of the founders, Rob, and I were talking this morning, and he said, "You know what? If you want, we'll cross post with you tonight." So for those of you watching from Fairport Music Festival Facebook page, thank you for joining us, and it's an honor to be a part of your community. And lastly, I want to thank 92.5 FM The River, who is also cross-posting with us tonight. You all are, it's such a surreal thing, having grown up in Boston. You're the radio station that I listened to growing up. And to be a part of what y'all are doing and to have your support is a pretty impactful thing for me. So thank you so much. I want to thank my team at Adam Ezra Group and Rally Sound for helping every night to make the Gathering series work. But lastly, and most importantly, this story is not about me or my band or my music. And believe me, I've been doing interviews about this story for the past couple weeks because people are amazed at what we've done together, gatherers. It's not a story about me or my band or my music. It's a story about you all and this community. You gotten me through this year. We gotten each other through this year. Yeah. Should we sing together to finish this thing up or what? Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the wind at our backs. May it always blow steady wherever you roam. May it turn when you're ready to carry you home. May it keep you ahead of the rain. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the heavens above. Some say it's a glimpse of God's great design. Some say it's the science of all things combined. May we look up and always feel wonder. Here is to us and all that we see. Here's to our hearts and the air that we breathe. Here's to round in good company. Here's to the drink that we share. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to this time that we had. For these moments pass lightly and won't come again. May our lives all burn brightly right up to the end. May we live them with joyous abandon. Raise up your glasses. Let us drink to the end of the day. Let us drink to the word when the working is through, let us drink one to me, let us drink one to you. Let us drink one to those who aren't with us. Here is to us in all that we see. Here's to our hearts in the air that we breathe. Here's to around in good company. Here's to the future. Here's to the past. Let us drink one down slow. Let us drink one down fast. Let us drink one as if this night is our last. Here's to the drink that we share. Oh, here's to the drink that we share. Cheers, y'all. Cheers, y'all. Please stay safe. Keep on looking out for one another. And I will see you